We have this tweet from David Marcus. He says, I am crossing the Rubicon and backing the Republican Party and President Trump. Many, including a former version of myself, get trapped in a mental framework that becomes their identity and prevents them from radically evolving their thinking with new facts and information. I finally broke free from it. My journey has been gradual political 180 from where I stood in every previous election. It has been an eye-opening process of disenchantment, zero-basing lifelong beliefs, and rebuilding it from there. I'll pause real quick before I read more. David Marcus, CEO and co-founder of Lightspark, open payments on Lightning, ran payments in crypto at Messenger and Meta, led PayPal, built 3 startups. So this is a Facebook PayPal guy saying he's changed his mind. He's going Donald Trump. He says, in 2017, a good friend enlisted me to pitch the DNC to raise $100 million from Silicon Valley founders and executives. The aim was to use these funds and know-how to build a CRM and tech platform to prevent a repeat of Hillary Clinton's inadequate, outdated 2016 campaign. We met with DNC leadership who told us we could raise that money, but it would have to go to the general fund. A single-digit percentage would then be allocated to tech in the wake of one of the most shocking failures. They didn't want the help. The next series of realizations began in 2019 when I was at Meta. Right after we announced the Libra white paper, I testified before the Senate and the House and subsequently spent significant time in D.C. engaging with lawmakers, cabinet members. At the time, I still believed the mainstream idea that Democrats were all about serving the people. However, I was shocked to learn that, for the most part, Republicans cared more deeply about their constituents, while Democrats, in my experience, cared more about government power and control. This is my observation on balance, with many stories to back it up. I also found that more Republicans wanted to understand our project's goals and took the time to learn about the risks of censoring payments and controlling the network. I found myself remarkably aligned with them. Then COVID came. I'm going to skip over. I don't want to read his entire, it looks like maybe 1,000 words. He says some claim that re-electing President Trump will bring our democracy to its knees. However, the alternative, having unelected individuals with this much power and no accountability run our government, coupled with 4 more years of bad policies at home and abroad, might present a more significant threat. Neither will likely change in a Harris administration and could potentially worsen. In this pivotal moment, confronted with the choices we have, I am endorsing and supporting a return to a Republican administration in 2025. Silicon Valley, my friends, and we've seen it with Elon Musk, is going MAGA.
I think it's really interesting what he says, zero-basing lifelong beliefs. The eye-opening process of disenchantment, zero-basing lifelong beliefs, and rebuilding from there. Because I think that a lot of times what happens is people are not open-minded about what they believe. And it's so important to always know what you believe and why you believe it, and to interrogate the foundations of your beliefs so that you know at all times what it is that you think and why you think it. And that way you are ruling your ideas as opposed to being ruled by them.